Hello everyone. This is what we're going to be enjoying tonight, or today, or if you're not watching live, whenever you get a chance. This is what I'm drinking right now, and hopefully you'll have a chance to enjoy it as well. 2017 Bergstrom Winery Cumberland Reserve Pinot Noir in the Willamette Valley. Cheers. So, as I said, 2017 vintage from the Bergstrom family. Fantastic. So they produced their first wines in 1999. Josh and Karen Bergstrom own 5 different vineyards within Willamette Valley, all biodynamically farmed. And this little beauty is a fantastic blend of those 5 biodynamically farmed vineyards. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Right off the bat, incredibly aromatic on the nose. A lot of really cool black and red fruit quality to it. Definitely some tilled earth nuances as well. Dried leafy quality. Just your typical stellar Pinot Noir, because I'm not going to drink anything less, and nor should you. Let's move on to the palate. Wow. Loads of black and red fruits. There's some black cherry there. Ripe raspberry tone, strawberry as well. Definite black tea leaves as well. Almost an element of charred earth. Really pleasing level of acidity. A little bit more of a full-bodied Pinot Noir than typically what I see out of the Willamette Valley. And typically I do like my Pinot Noirs a little bit richer in their quality. This certainly meets my needs. Had the pleasure of being of service to Mr. Bergstrom a long time ago when I was a server at a Napa Rose restaurant at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel. Fantastic guy, wonderful family, absolutely a gem to talk to, incredibly knowledgeable, smart man, makes some wondrous wine. Really pleased with this. As I said, loaded with qualities of fruit. We talked about some incredible elements of earth, dried leafy character, black tea leaves as well. Pleasing, quenching level of acidity, almost Barbaresco-like in its style. A dynamic, full-bodied Pinot Noir coming from 5 of his vineyards within the Willamette Valley of Oregon. Steel, $42 right now. You're thinking about a fantastic wine for the Thanksgiving holiday. This is definitely going to be one you want to put in the mix. Just a delicious, juicy Pinot Noir. And I can drink that really quickly, and I know you will too, so don't get one bottle, get a couple. Yum. Bergstrom, Cumberland Reserve, 2017 vintage, Willamette Valley of Oregon, $42 at fallingbright.com. Man, that's delicious. So, let's keep moving. We got some other stuff to chat about. We're talking about Thanksgiving. Put that right there because I'm going to get back to it. Nothing better during the Thanksgiving holiday than to drink a little bit of cider. So, I love ciders. And we've got a slew of great opportunity on the website. Before I want to point out to you, first of all, if you're like your ciders sweet and decadent, Eden Cidery out of Vermont. This is the heirloom blend of ice cider. Frozen apples making a what would almost be a typical ice wine style, but in this case, no grapes, all heirloom varieties of apples. Wonderfully sweet, really great if you are going to be serving some seared foie gras, or you'd like to enjoy this with a cheese plate. This is going to be hitting all the right buttons at your family table. And let's not forget these bad boys. On the drier side of things, there's 3 of these ciders I want to point out to you. This is a wonderful cider out of Sonoma County by Horse and Plow. Their farmhouse blend, a little bit bready in its style, having some crisp apple notes, but again, almost that farm, almost a barnyard-like quality to it as well. Delicious dry cider. And then the bourbon barrel-aged apple cider by Scar of the Sea out of San Luis Obispo County. Another dry cider with some really cool floral tones, yeasty estery quality as well, and having the typical integration that you would expect to see from a delicious bourbon barrel. And now, while I like all this, because I'm not selling anything I'm not going to drink, and I'm not going to rather talk about it either, but one of my favorites, put that over there, right out of view, this guy, by Andy Brennan. Okay, so everything he makes is, you know, I'm just immensely pleased with this Homestead locational based cider by Aaron Burr Ciders is really something to get a hold of. I've always referred to his stuff as the Screaming Eagle of ciders, and this is a beautiful blend out of Wurtsboro from many areas of Summitville within New York. It's all uncultivated, unsprayed apples, wild apple trees planted by Johnny Appleseed himself. Well, maybe not really Johnny Appleseed, but somebody out there in the somewhere in between, you know, the mid 1800s to early 1900s. Incredible old apple trees just sitting in the middle of nowhere. He drives out in this beat up truck, finds these wild apple trees. Many of these varieties are, of course, you know, not commercially produced. Many of them are exclusive to that one or two apple trees that he can find. Makes some wonderful ciders. They're like nothing else you've ever had. I've had the pleasure of carrying his products for since our conception at Falling Bright Wine Merchants now for about 5 years, and really they are just something I am really pleased and excited about every time I get a new shipment of his ciders. They just blow my mind. A huge fan of what he does, and taking care of some really cool old apple trees as well. Just doing a fantastic job preserving their heritage. Definitely lock on to these. We got the Aaron Burr cider, the Summitville. We've got the Horse and Plow Farmhouse cider. Get a good look at it. Excellent. And then, of course, the Scar of the Sea Bourbon Barrel Aged Cider. And for my fans who like it sweet, you have the Eden Heirloom Blend Ice Cider. All these things are fantastic. Don't forget to grab some ciders with some incredible wine. We've talked about some fun stuff. Now, of course, I'll be seeing you next week. We'll talk about some other cool wine in preparation for the Thanksgiving holiday. Remember, I like to make recommendations, but you should drink what you like at all times. Whatever you find to be enjoyable, drink that, and drink a lot of it. But also, next week we're going to talk a little bit about Falling Bright Wine Merchants and where we come from, who we are. We are a true, independently owned operation. It's me and my wife slugging it out together. Absolutely not. No, I'm just very good at doing what she says. She's my boss in life. She's my boss in this wonderful venture that we're able to do together. And we'll talk a little bit more about exactly what Falling Bright Wine Merchants is, how it got started. As I said, we've been in operation now for about 5 years, and it's been a wonderful journey. But we're not just a company, folks. We're a cause. We're doing great stuff as well, which makes it even more exciting to sell great wine. Well, thank you so much. That was it. Remember, lock yourself on to this Bergstrom Cumberland Reserve Willamette Valley Pinot Noir by the Bergstrom family. 5 vineyards throughout the Willamette Valley, AVA, and Oregon, all biodynamically farmed. $42 on the site at fallingbright.com. Yeah, you live in Orange County. This sexy face is going to deliver it right to your door. Otherwise, any order over $149, we're shipping to you at no extra charge. Have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your wine. Remember, drink the good stuff. Save the crap for somebody else who doesn't know any better.